Today we're going to talk to you about RS-232 control of the MZC, any of our MZCs. You can control pretty much everything via RS-232. A lot of people are doing this now, integrating it into Crestron systems and all the RS-232 RTIs, AMXs, HAIs, all that kind of stuff. So let's talk about how you do it. The first thing you're going to need, of course, is the RSA. Hardest working man in show business. The RSA is going to be connected via the MZC via Cat5. And then you're going to want to have the RSA flash with the MZC control interface firmware. Very important that you have that. Then you're going to have a null modem cable going to your device, whichever device that may be. And that's all you really need for connection. The next thing you're going to need, obviously, is the RS-232 codes. And there's two places we have that, in our emulator and in our control document. And I'm going to show you those right now. Okay, so the document and the emulator are both on our website, SpeakerCraft.com. You're going to go to Products. You're going to scroll down to the Dealers Only section, go to Software, and from in the Software section, you're going to want to click on the two options here, Control Emulator Program and MZC Control Specification. These are the two files you're going to want. Just click on them, click on the download link, then it's going to ask you to enter, click on the download, enter in your dealer-only password, and then after that you should be able to download the file and launch them. Okay, so this is the MZC control specification document here, PDF, and as you can see, it kind of goes through basically everything to control a whole bunch of things here on the MZC, as well as giving you sample strings and RS-232 codes and all that kind of stuff. One thing I wanted to bring up here is under the RSA interface section, it actually tells you what the settings are for communication. Very important, obviously. So if you look here, it tells you your interface parameters are the 57600 baud, and then the 8 data bits, no parity, 1 stop bit, and no handshaking. That's the must-have information if you do an RS-232. But besides that, you'll see in here that there's a whole bunch of stuff about what to control, how to control it, how to convert to the hex to decimal, all these kinds of information. Very, very handy. But rather than reading through all this, there's actually a really easy program that we created to do this called the emulator. Let me show you that. So here is our emulator. This is what you see if everything's hooked up, working correctly. If you take that null modem and hook it up to your computer, you want to make sure that no other SpeakerCraft products are running. So Easy Tools, you're going to want to close that, and then you're going to want to open up the emulator, and then you're going to want to set it up. So the first thing you do is select the right serial port. Make sure your interface selection is set to RSA, obviously, and the base unit you're going to want to select what kind of MZC you're hooked up to, and you'll see this on the right hand side. You see your zone status. We'll see if the zone's on or off, or if it's what volume it's at, etc. And down here you'll see the packet traffic. This is all the RS-232 that's going across the system, and you'll see you can see metadata and all that kind of stuff, as well as commands that get sent back and forth. On the left-hand side, you'll actually see the command interface. This is where you can actually send commands to the MZC, all the different types of commands we have, and right below that you'll see the parameters and all the different kinds of values we have here. So if I want to turn on a zone, turn on zone 5, right down here, this is the byte sequence that actually does that. So if I want, I can actually send this command right there, and it'll go straight over into the MZC, and if I want, I can even copy this byte sequence and paste it into whatever program I want, any kind of RS-232 program that I'd be programming in, and it's just that easy. So that's all I really need to get the codes, hook it up, and then all you gotta do is just program it for your HAI system or your Crestron system or any of those RS-232 guys. So if you have any questions, email us, techtips@speakercraft.com, and have a great day.